Hello, my viewers. I am passing to you from the financial capital of India, Bombay, from the mountainous region of Powai. I am standing behind the mountainous region of Powai, and from here, I would like to present my views on the financial stress India is going to face from two different fronts. One from the budget 2026-27 and another which is presented by or through US-India trade deal, where in this deal India will have to purchase $500 billion of goods products from America, and also America has agreed to levy tariff by 18% and 0%. The goods America will send to India will be at a zero tariff, while the Indian products will go and imported from the America will be levied by 18% tariff. This is the situation. So India is facing a greater financial loss between this deal from 0% to 18%. Earlier, India was levying at least or gaining from trade deal by 3 to 4% tariff. But this deal, India is going to face around 15% of loss, financial loss. This is a financial loss of India, where common people like our farmers, our youths, and our working class will also face the hit of the inflation in coming days, because in this deal America will send goods of agriculture produce from America and dairy products from America, and also the India will be hit by labor intensive sectors like textile, cotton industries, even soybean, dairy products and other fields. So our farmers will have to suffer, and out of this our common people will have to suffer because of a higher tariff levied by the Americans on Indian products. This is the situation. Now we will discuss on the India-US trade deal in detail further in coming video. What now I am going to concentrate my views on 2026-27 budget, in which we have seen that the budget is of near about 53 lakh crores, while we will compare it to the Indo-US trade deal. Then the $500 billion products will be sold from the America, which is amount near about 47 lakh crores, which means it is near about the annual budget of India. And here the annual budget of India 2026-27 is near about 53 lakh crores, while India will have to purchase the American goods near about $500 billion, which is also come around 47 lakh crores. This is the situation. Now we will see that debt as well as tax burden which our Indians and common people are facing. One thing is that when we pay attention towards the GST in 2024-25, we will see the total budget has remained around 46 lakh crores, and out of it the GST has remained around 20 lakh crores, while we pay attention towards the budget of 25-26, we will see that in this the budget has remained by 48 lakh crores, and where the GST has remained by 24 lakh crores, means 4 lakh crores GST has been increased in the budget, annual budget of 25-26. When we pay attention towards the recent presented budget of 26-27, then out of 53 lakh crores budget, the GST has been collected around 29 lakh crores. So this type of situation, in such a situation, the common people will face a higher rate of inflation, because they will be pay more to the products which will be purchased under GST, because each and every product in India falls within the GST. Here, when we pay attention towards the debt situation of India, we see that in the year 2014, we see the India's debt has remained around 49 lakh crores. But when we pay attention towards the end of the 2025, we see that the Indian debt has increased by 234 lakh crores. And out of this 234 lakh crores, Government of India have to pay rupees 17 lakh crores as an interest payment on this heavy debt. In such a situation, the people of India have to pay or are facing a higher level of GST on the one hand in the terms of tax, and finally paying a higher level of interest rate on the rising debt burden. This is the situation. Out of this situation, we see the rupee is depreciating, which has been depreciated by rupees 92, equal to $1 2 days earlier, while it is very soon going to come around rupees 100 per dollar, which is a very peculiar situation, because this situation is occurring because of the increasing debt burden and as well as tax burden, and now recently the Indo-US trade deal is also putting further pressure on our consumers, and consumers will have to face a higher level of inflationary situation. In this situation, we see that our poor farmers under Indo-US trade deal will have to suffer most, because the agri product which will be cheaper and which will be imported from America and under Indo-US trade deal will be disastrous and ruinous for the Indian farmers. They will be forced to leave the agriculture production in the midst of where already the manufacturing sector has decreased. The agriculture sector is being neglected by the Government of India, because they are not paying attention to the farmers' demand. They think only in terms of few corporates and monopolists and big traders. That's why India is facing a financial stress, and the people of India will have to face such type of financial stress in coming days. And out of this financial stress, the inflationary pressure will put extra burden on the Indian people. This is the situation, and this situation, the rupee will be depreciated, and very soon rupee will touch near about 100 rupees per dollar. This is, and further, when we pay the growth rate, GDP growth rate of India, we will see that The GDP growth rate of India in the budget has been provided by 7.4%. But actually this is not a situation. When we pay towards attention, when we calculate towards the gross fixed capital formation as well as incremental capital output ratio, then it becomes that our GDP growth rate will remain below the 6% because our incremental capital output is veering around 5, while gross fixed capital formation has remained below to 30%. And this situation, the GDP growth cannot go beyond the 6%. That's why the GDP growth projection is also not up to the mark. In this situation, when inflation will rise, then it becomes difficult for Indian people, our youths and our farmers to face such a situation. This is the situation. In this situation, it is difficult for our farmers and youths, where out of lower production, because cheaper products from America will be introduced in Indian market. In this way, the production will not be up to the mark, and in absence of production, lesser employment opportunity will be available, and out of this lesser opportunity of employment, the goods which is available for the mass will not be available up to the expected level. In this situation, the youth will face the unemployment situation. Our farmers will face the worst situation in agriculture produce out of American goods presented by introduced by America in Indian market. This is the situation. This is the situation. Under this situation, the unemployment rate, the production growth rate, the rupee depreciation, and seeing all these things, the capital market is also in a distress where foreign capital flight is taking place, and out of massive huge foreign capital flight, we see that that the huge foreign capital flight, the stock market is crashing, and after the Bombay Municipal Corporation election, the stock market has been crashed and lost by rupees 15 lakh crores, as it has become in 2024 election period, where also at the time of result of 2024 parliamentary election, the stock market had to face rupees 16 lakh crores of loss. And in this situation, the small investors are the worst sufferer. So our small investors, our youths, our farmers, our small traders, all are suffering on, will have to suffer on not only this budget but also from the Indo-US trade deal. This is the very peculiar situation about which the people of India should pay attention. Our economists, our experts, our financial experts, should pay attention where our financial situation is in stress. I am facing to you, again I am telling to you that I am facing to you from the mountainous region of Bombay, and I am at present in Bombay and facing to our viewers from Bombay. And I have also visited the Ghatkopar area of Bombay, Sakinaka area of Bombay, and Chandiwali area of the Bombay, and where I have also interacted with the people of these areas. They are also not feeling well to the budget of 2026-27, they feel that this budget is not for them, for the people, for the common people. This is in favor of few rich people. This is why the Indian financial structure is in stress. This is the situation. Finally, I would like to finish my topic with you. Here I would like to show the area from here where you will see that the Bombay Powai area, from where you will see the Powai mountainous region. We are going to lower side of the mountainous region. Mountain is facing with greeneries and other things. In this situation, we feel better here because in the midst of greeneries, I feel elated. I feel delighted. This is the situation. Here, I think this is the last and the concluding speech of mine on the financial structure which is the India is facing. And here I am presenting this financial stress situation from the financial capital of India, Bombay, from the Powai as well as Ghatkopar area. You may see the area which is behind me. That is the area of Bombay, the vast area of Bombay. Here the people are residing in a miserable situation. Still, it is a financial capital, but they are not feeling well in this situation. This is the area. This is the area where we are going to face you people from the financial capital of Bombay. Thanks, a lot of thanks to my viewers. This is the scene, this is the scenario of the area. Thanks, a lot of thanks to my viewers.